Good evening and happy Friday. I hope you're enjoying the last Friday of this month. It's hard to believe that we're a third of the year, that the year is a third over already. But instead of uh, instead of looking at how fast the time is going, let's instead have some fun together tonight. I have another Lego set. Um, I actually went ahead and I had a little bit of extra money this week. So I went ahead and ordered a bunch of Speed Champions cars. So this tonight will be building my 10th car. And after this car, I'm actually going to have my next three Speed Champions streams are going to be 2 packs. And then after that, two more cars will put us to the halfway point of the Generation 2 Speed Champions collection. So the car we're building tonight is well, let's switch over to the camera and I'll show you. This is the Audi S1 E-tron Quattro. This car is part of the current 2024 wave of cars. Um, just like the ninth car we built, the Ford Mustang Dark Horse. This is from the same wave that came out about a month ago. And it's the second Audi in the Speed Champions Gen 2 line. The other one is long retired, and it'll be a while before I get to it, I think. But I am planning to get all 36 of the Generation 2 Speed Champions cars. So we'll hit the halfway point at some point next month, and then we're going to take a little break from Speed Champions so I can focus my Lego budget for a month or two on some other sets on my wish list. Some bigger, fancier sets like the dinosaurs we did last week. We'll have some more nice display pieces like that. And then we'll get back later in the summer to do the second half of Speed Champions, most of which are retired at this point. But that's basically the plan for how the next few cars are going to proceed. So let's go ahead and let us get into the build. And let me just move this soup can that I used as a stand. It's one of those individualized soup bowls that I just happened to sit next to me. I used it so I could position the box so you could see it better. And I like this box because it's got kind of a snow-covered mountain road. And then on the back, as Speed Champions does, you can see the back of the car and a photograph of the real car. I like this effect that they do on the Speed Champions boxes, where on the front of the box you see the car, and then on the back of the box you see the car driving away. That's pretty cool how they do it. And so let's break the seal and get into it. I'm expecting a sticker sheet, some instructions, and some numbered bags, as Lego does. And as you can see, I've pulled out my tool. And actually, moving forward, I have a tool and a spare, even though I hardly ever use the tool. I think I've used it maybe a couple times. But now I have a spare to go with it. But we'll set the spare aside. We only need one tool for the duration of the build. And let's also go ahead and pull up our instructions. So, as we do, there's the instructions in the corner. And we are ready to get into this box. So we have a bag number 1 and a bag number 2. So it looks like, unlike the Ford that we did earlier this wave, which was 4 numbered bags, this is back to the Speed Champion tradition of being 2 numbered bags. And I'll one last look at the box, and I will toss the box aside. Wow, this is a big sticker sheet. I'm not even going to count these stickers. There's at least 20 on there. Now, would you believe that this isn't the Speed Champions car with the most stickers? It's not even close to the one with the most stickers. But it's more than we've had on most of the cars we've had so far. Let's go ahead and set bag 2 aside for right now. And It comes with the standard chassis piece, and here's the instruction book. But I'm just gonna set that off to the side here since we have our PDF instructions. And let's go ahead and open bag one and get into the build. And actually, one of the two packs, one of the two packs I have has 2 sticker sheets that I believe are this many stickers. So that could be a 5-hour build if I have trouble with all those stickers. But this is just a single car, so it shouldn't take too long. Let's go ahead and why is the bag not opening? Let's get into the plastic. There we go. Usually I don't have that much trouble opening a Lego bag. Alright, so let's set the bags aside. And then I have 2 bags of smaller bits here. And then I have one more little bag here with some more small bits. Okay. And then if we go into the instructions, it says to open bag one. We of course have our big chassis piece that it shows. And it also shows us to start putting the driver together. It's interesting that it's using 2 pages to show building the driver for this one. And we will give him his hair, not his helmet, because he does not have a car to drive yet. Our standard procedure of doing our Speed Champions cars. The drivers get to wear their regular hair until their car is built, and then we give them the helmet so they can drive. Where is the headpiece? Did the headpiece roll under other pieces? Okay, we seem to be, the head is lost in this pile of parts somewhere. I didn't see anything roll off the table when I was pouring out the bags. I don't think it could have fallen. I would have seen it go off. Here's the hairpiece at least. And here's the helmet. Standard black helmet for this one. And we will go ahead and put the visor on. So there's the helmet with the visor attached. And here's the traditional Speed Champions wrench. So we don't need to go into the spare wrenches for this one. Although with 3 consecutive 2-packs, we will need to go into the spare, the baggie of spare wrenches for those. Oh! Minifigure head rolled off the table. I was dumping bags. I didn't even see it. Alright, we can finish our driver now. And he's happy to be finished. He's got a big smile on his face. Let me just attach the hairpiece. And there he is. And he's got a really cool looking race uniform that with the E-tron logo. And there is a the racing jacket has a back print with the Audi logo. So this is our driver. One last look at him, and then we will seat him over here in the. We will seat him here to await the completion of his build, and he will sit with his accessories, the wrench, and the helmet. And we will take this chassis piece. No, we will not take the chassis piece yet. It says we want to start with where we're going to plug the axles in. So let's go ahead and do that. So I have 2 of the 2 packs in hand, and the other one is supposed to be delivered on Monday. But I'm going to try and space them out over 2 to 3 weeks, just so I have time to build a budget for the next Lego sets behind it. Okay. So we're going to attach these pieces to the axle piece, the axle base, as indicated in the picture. And then we have interesting use of some lightly colored pieces for parts that aren't going to be visible. That's a cool tradition of Lego. It helps with internal part placement, because internal part placement is how they get the precise shaping for the outside. And now is when we bring in the chassis. How does it line up? Like this. Okay. So now we have the beginnings of the chassis going on. Okay. Traditionally, Speed Champions cars start with the back of the build, and then the second bag is the front of the build. So we'll see if that's the way they go for it here. We saw some surprises to the build order with the Ford Mustang in this current wave, so maybe we'll just build the car in the order it tells us to build it. I'm sure it will make sense as we go on. There's almost 30 stickers on that sticker sheet. I didn't bother to count the exact number, but I counted part of it, and whoa boy. Interesting use of the half pyramids here. We'll see how that figures into the shaping of the inside of the car. So I have a list of like 5 or 6 sets I want to build during the summer Speed Champions hiatus. Most of which will be on stream. There's a few I'm going to get to build for myself off stream. It's good to be able to build Lego sometimes without the pressure of streaming. So I do, on occasion, buy some smaller sets for myself off stream. Most of my Lego activity I share here on the stream, though, so you won't be missing much. Okay, and then interesting brackets. Okay, what do we... It's interesting the way these brackets are facing on the inside. Be interesting to see what they end up being used for. One of the things I like about the Speed Champions line is every car is unique in its build, and every car has detailed shaping. And it's cool to see how these seemingly random pieces on the inside come together to build the unique shaping on the outside of the car. And that bit centers in between those brackets like that. And I really don't get this interior shaping yet. I'm sure it'll make sense as we continue building this up. When a Speed Champions car starts and you just have the chassis piece and some random pieces on it, it doesn't really make much sense yet. But then as you start to build it up and then you add pieces and eventually some exterior pieces, then the build starts to make sense. So yeah, this doesn't look like a car yet, but it will soon. Okay, so these go on the brackets like this. It looks like there's some this is to create some side studs that run along the edge of the chassis. Interesting. I think this is where we're going to start to see some of the car exterior. Okay, and then this one goes on this side like this. And we're starting to see some shaping coming together back here, but it's not recognizable as anything yet. And then we put these wheel arches on over the back axle like this. And so we have the first bit that looks like car shaping. Actually looks like car shaping. But we'll be adding more bits as the build goes on. And soon it will start to look like a car. I'm just glad I was able to start incorporating a lot of real Lego into my stream. Whereas before, I had to mostly do computer Lego. And there's still going to be a lot of computer Lego on the stream in between when I have real sets. But I like that I'm able to get real Lego to do on stream now as well, too. And even though computer Lego doesn't have the limitations of space and piece counts and stuff, and so it's more versatile and you can do more with computer Lego, you can't take away the feeling of working with actual physical Lego. Computer Lego, you just can't do it all the time without also doing some real Lego. Interesting. There's some interesting shaping beginning here. I still don't know what all this is, how all this is going to come together, but we'll get there. And this step has a lot of tiny 1x1s, and my standard disclaimer applies. My fat fingers get in the way, but I try to keep as much as possible on camera. The keep as much as possible on camera rule doesn't apply, though, when it comes to stickers. Those I need to do precisely, so if my hand goes off camera, not much I can do about that when dealing with stickers. And also I try and keep as much of the build on camera as possible, even if that means keeping the build pointed away from me. But sometimes I have to be able to see what I'm doing. So let's see, it looks like these two red plates line up with the corners. And then there's these bricks. And it looks like the bricks go like that. The corner bricks go like that and then stick out over the exposed bars like that. And these bits are not straight, which is why I had an issue with that brick. Let's put the other one on. There we go. Okay, and then we have to use these lighter gray wedges, it looks like, to make some corners. And the corners meet like that. And then I need to do, there should be 2 more wedges for the other side. Like this. And then there should be 1 more wedge in this pile. That was an interesting step. And it looks like here we will be getting our first sticker. And I also need to be able to see what I'm doing. So let me, looks like we have some studs on side pins. And that's number 6 sticker, which looks like a very tiny piece. I've never understood the numbering of stickers in sets because they're not numbered in the order you use them. Do all the red plates have that little print on the side? Yes, it appears they do. But it looks like this, for this piece, it's not meant to be showing outward. But the instructions clearly show that this is, I'm not sure actually. Let's run with it and hope for the best. If I make a mistake, we'll just have to go back and fix it later. So here on the side of this, you can see that first sticker. And based on the positioning of the color patching, it looks like it's, this sticker fills in the detail of some of the coloring on the outside of the car. And that just plugs in over the wheel arch like that. And then we go to this page and we do the same thing for the other side of the car. And then there's a matching sticker in reverse that I have to put on. And I'm not going to show you this one because I showed you the other one. And they do exactly the same effect. Those two happen to be the 2 tiniest stickers on the sheet. So the rest of the stickers should be easier from here. I say easier, but you know the drill with Lego stickers. They're rarely ever easy. Oh, I just did that assembly off camera. Sorry about that. We'll take one of these tiles on the end and we'll drop this section onto this side of the car like that. And this is how we have the back of the car so far. All right, that section plugs in down there. One moment. Now we do some things with clips. Interesting bit of shaping down here. The clips hold on to these bars at the bottom of the bracket piece. Not the bracket piece, the piece that's attached to the bracket piece. I don't think I've ever seen a version of a Lego bracket that has bars on it. And then we do the same thing for the other side of the car. And we attach this one down here. And then we have what appears to be the minifigure neck bracket for backpacks. This little tiny piece here with the neck hole. And these go on. Interesting. The only place to attach them is on these ones here, like this. So it looks like we're starting to build up the structure of the back of the car here. We'll see it. All right. And now we get to build our first sub-assembly. And we want to make sure that the tiles are pushed in all the way and firmly attached. We've been streaming about a half hour, and we're about a little over a quarter through the instructions. But there's not a lot of pieces, it looks like, left in bag one, so we should move quickly through the rest of this bag at least. Bag two is probably where all the stickers are. So then we put these brackets on the assembly like this, and then we have these clip plates. We went to visit the family for the holiday on Tuesday, and Shayna asked me when she could be on stream again. She lives an hour away now. I don't know how it's gonna work out, but I want to try and get her back on stream. Okay. All right. What's going on here? We have 2 wedges, and the wedges get stickers. Not that wedge. That wedge is pre-printed. Let's find the other plain wedge. There it is. And these wedges get stickers. Okay. Interesting. So these are red stickers with a kind of a black geometric stripe pattern on them. Oh, my finger's in the way. Let's try holding it like this. And I'm not going to show you the other sticker because it's exactly the same in terms of the pattern. And that'll go on like this. And then I need to take my other wedge and put on the matching sticker. And that goes on like that. And then we get some of these tiles on the end caps as well. Okay, and then we do another sticker. This is... Okay. This is a slogan sticker. It's the first time I've seen one of these on a Speed Champions car. But let's get it onto the tile as straight as possible. Alright, this sticker's giving me a little bit of trouble, because this one I want to be as straight as possible. Okay, that's not terrible. It's not perfect, but it's pretty straight. And it's a slogan that says, future is an attitude. And that'll go on like this. And then now I have these printed wedges that go next to that. And then there should be one more of those. There it is. So that's what the slogan looks like, all attached with its surrounding decor. And then we get some more brackets. And we're quickly running out of pieces from bag one. So it looks like most of the car's substance is going to be in bag two, because there's very little substance here so far. But yeah, this car is coming together in an interesting manner. Okay. And here's where I have the plates with the print facing outward. So I'll show you in a moment, because these are 1x1s. It's not the first time I've seen side printing on plates, but obviously it's too narrow for a human finger to get a sticker in there. But here's what all those prints look like. You can see black pattern printed on the side of the red plate, and then the two 1x1 red plates have the printing as well. Oh, I didn't even notice this. The gray plate we just put on also has this silvery diagonal striping as well. So we're looking at a lot of plate side printing on this back assembly here. And then we have these black wedge pieces and the black ingot piece, it looks like, to finish off this bumper section. And we got to make sure everything lines up just right so the tiles all fit into place. So this is what we have. And then this whole assembly Oh, I see. It clips onto these bars here, and then those neck hole bits line up over the ingots like that. So that's what it looks like attached. And you can see the slogan sticker and all the prints on the back. And then okay, so actually, there's not much more that's going to be put on the back of this car. Um, the shaping is coming together, it looks like. And then we have this ski piece, or it looks like a snowboard. And we're supposed to put it upside down, the studs into those neck brackets like that. And that's what it looks like with that little bit of shaping attached. And now it looks like we're building some detailing here. And we get, that's the sticker. That's definitely the sticker. We get this really nice big E-tron logo sticker. And we have these transparent round plates under it. I guess we'll find out shortly what these are for. And then we have some side brackets. Sorry, I went behind the instructions on that one. Okay, this looks totally unsymmetrical. I guess we'll see what they're going for in a minute. Unless the other side of this is in bag 2, which I suppose is a possibility. I caught that before it went off the table. Yeah. Okay, and then it looks like I have to apply 2 stickers onto here. It looks like these stickers require some precision and to be lined up properly. And then we have, is that the right sticker? It says it's the right sticker. Stickers are a particular pain when you have 2 stickers that have to be lined up next to each other, and you have to pattern match as best you can. So it's some striping with the E-tron logo, and then this section attaches to the bracket like this. Okay, and it looks like that attaches to the side of the car. Oh, I see. So we're putting this into place, and then we're going to build the other side of the spoiler that's going to hold it into place. And that's just because of the way the studs line up. You can't build both sides of the spoiler and then attach it. So you can see it's attached on this side. That's what it looks like. And then you come around to this side of the car. This is where we're going to build up the other side of it. So yeah, now we're gonna take these pieces, and same thing, we gotta pause the build so I can put the stickers into place. Well, actually, putting stickers into place, you're putting decorations on the car, so it does count as part of the build, even though you're not physically putting Lego pieces together during that time. You're working with the stickers. So yeah, we only used up a small percentage of the sticker sheet on this bag. The majority of the stickers are going to be on bag 2 pieces, it looks like. Or I should say pieces from bag 2. Okay, so that's the stickers on. And I'm going to attach this in place to secure the other side of the spoiler like this. And this is the spoiler completed. There's that side and that side. And here we have so we've built up most of the shaping for the back half of the car, and then sticking out from that we have an open chassis and no front or sides of the car yet. And then we have this trans black piece. So this car is going to actually have a tinted windshield, it looks like. That's what the trans black piece looks like on the back. You can see how the light is trying to reflect through it. And then we have another sticker. This is the number 24 sticker. This is just a very faint diagonal stripe pattern. You can't even see it except in the right light. This sticker could probably be skipped if you don't really care for Lego stickers and you're not that good at it. That sticker could probably be skipped, but there it is. It's not even coming out on camera. There, it's coming out a little bit. It's not perfectly straight, but when the rest of the car gets built up around it, it'll hardly be noticeable. Wow. So these 2 wedge pieces are going to get 3 stickers each. Let's see here. So there's kind of what looks like a almost a camo print effect going on here. But let's get these. So each of these wedge pieces I'm working with, there's 2 of them, and it looks like each of them is supposed to get 3 stickers. Sorry if this isn't on camera. I'm trying to focus on getting these stickers to line up. Okay, that's not bad. And then there's 1 more sticker. 21. And the other sticker is just a solid patch of black on gray, so it doesn't have to line up quite as perfectly. But it should still be straight. And that is most decidedly not straight. And if I try to pull it off, it's going to ruin the corner of the sticker. Let's see. Yeah, let's see if I can fix the sticker. Yeah, there's visible creasing on the sticker now. Okay, it's not terrible, but it's not perfect. There's this piece. There's this wedge. And let's try and hold it so you can see the effect. And this wedge will go onto this side of the car, like that. And now we have to do the stickers for the other wedge. Again, sorry if you can't really see what I'm doing. Stickers require precision work, especially when they have to line up across different planes. And actually, with these two wedge pieces, that's about half of the sticker sheet. So bag 2 isn't going to be too terrible with stickers. There's about 15-ish stickers left. So here's this wedge with its stickers on. Again, not perfectly lined up, but good enough. And then we go into bag 2. Here's what's left of the sticker sheet after bag 1. And let's go ahead and get bag 2 open. Okay, so it looks like this car, instead of the traditional Speed Champion wheels, has these dual molded wheels with the tires pre-attached. That's going to save us a little bit of work at the end of the build. And we will set the beautiful canopy piece aside until we need it at the end. And let's go ahead and, so they don't start rolling around on us, let's set the wheels aside as well. So the canopy and the wheels I now have set aside. And before we get into bag 2, here's a look at the car after bag 1. You can see we have the whole back of the car shaped, and we have the whole sides and front of the car to build up, which we're going to do by starting to build up some of the interior here with these half tile, half plate things. So these will line up in front of those half pyramids like this. And then I need to find one more of those. At least the pieces aren't all the same color like they were in the last build we did. So it'll be easier to find pieces. Because when all the pieces are the same color, it gets really difficult to find the piece you need. Okay, so it looks like we're starting to shape the interior console area where the driver will sit. Okay, that needs to be straight. Okay, interesting parts here. I remember these parts from the old late 19th century style cars from the Adventurers line. These these tan half cylinders. That's what that reminds me of. Those pieces from the old car builds. And then there is also that piece. The only white piece in this entire pile goes right there in the middle between those half cylinders. And then there is a dark saber blade. Just kidding, it's not the dark saber. But it is the piece they traditionally use for the lightsaber blades in a solid black. So I guess it is the dark saber blade, although I think they use trans black for the dark saber, not solid. I could be mistaken on that. I don't have any Mandalorian sets. My Star Wars collection, my Lego Star Wars collection, is very small. Star Wars is my thing, but I haven't really been focusing on a Star Wars Lego collection. I want to do Speed Champions first, and I want to expand my Mario. Alright, we have our first sub-assembly going on for this bag. There is a black slope hiding somewhere in this pile of parts. Not that, that's a half pyramid. There it is. And this slope gets a sticker. And let's see. Almost popped off the sticker adjacent to this one by accident. So it appears to be a console screen. And then we get two little tiles. Okay, and this goes on like this, pointing inwards. Interesting. Okay. So now we're doing some a sub-assembly consisting of brackets and tiles. Maybe this is for the side of the car. Based on the shaping, that's probably the best guess I can come up with. Alright, where's the little single width bracket? There it is. Okay, alright, we have some more stickering to do. So the e-tron logo is basically decaled all over this car. This is another one that requires the stickers to be lined up precisely. Okay, what's going on in this sticker? Which way is this? Yeah, it lines up with the other pattern, like this. Okay. And that's as good as it's gonna be. It's not perfect, but it's pretty close. And this gets attached to the side of the car. How exactly does it line up? Like this. So that's what we just did. We just put that on the side of the car. And now we're doing some more shaping for the side of the car, which gets another sticker on it. And this sticker has the Audi logo. So that's what this section looks like. And we will attach this to the side of the car like this. And that's what it looks like with that bit attached. And then we just do, there's another sticker in this step. And this is the, what's going on with this sticker. Okay, so this sticker has an even tinier print. That same future is an attitude slogan we saw on the back bumper of the car. If I can just get the sticker to line up, and I know this is mostly off camera, but stickers require precision. And that patches into the side like that. Alright, now it's lining up more correctly. And now it looks like we're going to make those 3 same sub-assemblies for the other side wall of the car. So this is what that section looks like with all those bits attached. Okay, so now I have some more stickering to do. And when we finish this side, when we finish putting up these 3 bits on this side, the sticker sheet's going to only have 5 stickers total left on it. Probably for the front of the car. That is not a good sticker placement. Can I fix it without making an obvious crease in the corner? I have never seen a 1x1 sticker before. Usually with 1x1s, they print them. That is totally not straight. And this is the kind of not straight that will be noticeable even amongst the rest of the detail of the car. Yeah, no, it's still not good. And if I fix it too much more, the corner crease is going to become much more prominent. Bear with me. I'm trying to make this as good as possible. Yeah, it's not great, but at least it's not terrible. And it will hardly be noticeable with all the rest of the detail. There's a lot of sensory overload detail going on around the sticker on the sides of the car, so I'm not that concerned about it not being perfectly straight. Most people won't notice on that particular sticker. And then we attach the second Audi sticker. And I think at least one of the 2 packs I have has 2 sticker sheets that look like that. One for each of the cars in that pack. So that's something to look forward to. So that bit is on. I know I'm not showing you like I showed you on the other side. I'm trying to get through the step, and then I'll show you the side when I finish the 3rd bit of it. There is that piece, and then this sticker here. As you can see, not a lot of stickers left. That's all we got left. There is an end in sight to these crazy stickers. So now that's on, and that's what that side of the car looks like with all the siding attached. And it looks like now we're starting to begin the shaping for the front of the car. And here's where we attach the front axle base. So there's that. And it looks like we're doing a sub-assembly. Based on the shaping of the inset image, it looks like this might be the bumper assembly. Okay. Actually, this car is coming together a bit quicker than I thought it would, but that's okay because the next 3 Speed Champion streams are going to be long affairs. I have 3 2-packs that are queued up. And even though 2 more singles after that will take me to the halfway point, I'm actually thinking about adding on 2 more cars before I take my hiatus to round off to an even 20. Partially because there's exactly 2 of the cars that are not in my queue yet that are actually still available on Lego.com that haven't retired yet. And all after those 2 cars, if I hit the halfway point as planned, after those 2 cars, the remaining 16 cars are all retired and will be harder to get. So I may as well get the last 2 easy to get ones and round up to an even 20 before I take my Speed Champions break. One of those cars I know is sticker heavy, comparable to this one in number of stickers. Okay, and here's a sub-assembly for the sub-assembly. And it even gets a sticker. I'm not going to show this sticker because you've seen this logo before. It's just the e-tron logo that you see all over the rest of the car. Oh no, we want the plain wedges. And then there's quarter rounds. One more of those. And then this will attach on to here and line up like that. And then big tile to hold that in place. That's now secure. And bag 2 is coming together quicker than I thought it would, based on how much of the car was left non-existent after bag 1. And here we actually have some prints. So I need to find the bracket. That is a bracket, yes. And then a red slope. And the red slope has a print on it. That's what that print looks like, more of the diagonal striping. And it looks like there's some lights printed onto the pattern as well. So I need to make one more of those. There's the other slope piece. Where's the bracket? There it is. So that's what they look like attached, with the e-tron logo and then the lights. And here are these printed wedges. The microscope, well, this solid gray on red. And looks like I have more stickering to do, of very tiny stickers that need to line up. Where's the other one of those? There. Give me a moment. I will get these as stickers on. Oh, these are tiny stickers, so I want to take a few extra seconds and try and do them right. That is not correct. That was all. That started out well, and then the sticker decided to slip out of my fingers at an angle after I had carefully lined up the pattern. Oh well, that's not terrible. There's this. There it is with the stickers, and this is going to be attached here. And then we make one of those for the other side. And there's this side. Not perfect, but it's tiny enough and positioned such that it won't really be noticeable. to most untrained eyes. And that'll go onto here like that. And then we have some more side printed plates. Those I'm not going to show these. These details are tiny, and it's designed such that it's partially cut off by the rest of the structure. But basically, it's extensions of the coloring pattern. That's why it's printed on the sides. And this attaches to the front of the car somehow. Trying to figure out how this is meant to line up. I think, yeah, I think that's how it goes, like that. And it's not secure yet. That's what these studs are for, so we can secure that. And it looks like we're gonna put some bricks in there as well to help secure that assembly to the front of the car. Yeah. Now it's firm. It's not going anywhere. We add the wheel arches. That's what those studs were for. That was almost a disaster. The thing almost slipped right out of my hand. Okay, let's put it down before I almost drop it again. And then we put these plates in to, this will put all the studs on an even level. And now it looks like we're doing some more bracketing with plates. Okay, why isn't this going? Why isn't this pressing in all the way? There's something wrong with the alignment here, it looks like. Let's fix the sticker tile that we just popped off. Yeah, it's lining up fine on this side. So why is it not lining up over here? Okay, there is a problem somewhere. Okay, that's all flush. Is the wheel arch piece warped a little bit? Why is it not going on straight? I don't know, the other piece looks like it's smoothly attached. Hold on. Bear with me while I try and figure this out. So there's that. And then if I press onto that corner, I can't make out anywhere on the build where I did things unevenly. Everything on this side of the build looks symmetric with the other side. Oh, you know why? Because I have the bracket oriented incorrectly. That's what the problem is. Now, when I flip the bracket around like that and put it onto the car, it presses in flush and secure. So that's what we got with that's what we got with that. We've got about 10 pages left of instructions. So now it looks like we're putting in some studs to shape the front of the car. This is a cool printed slope piece. Look at this. It's got the Audi logo and some more of that black and silver patterning we saw around the back section of what will be the window. And that just pops onto the front of the car like that. And then some tiny printed slopes going on here. And these slopes have some more of the black and red patterning and the Audi logo. Let's line that up straight. Make sure that those 3 slope pieces are flush. And there's printed Audi logo on those slopes. Okay, and now there's these slopes that have some more printed patterning going on. So that's what it looks like with those printed slopes attached. You can see how the pattern continues along the entire front width of the car. And here we get 2 square tiles with the last 2 stickers. And that just continues the silver striping pattern that's going on. So that's what those look like with the stickers placed. And now we're just, it looks like we're starting to tile up and finish off the top front of the section of the car. We're almost done here. We're going to be a little bit over an hour and a half. Not too many minutes past an hour and a half, though. Okay, we need some more of these. We need some wedges that line up how here. How does this go on? Like this. It fits into there. So these, I guess, are the side mirrors. Interesting shaping for them. And windscreen on top. Actually, let's wait to place the windscreen because you know what that means on a Speed Champions car. But it does have this joystick that for some reason is supposed to go in front of the windscreen. Oh, it's I think it's supposed to be a windshield wiper. That means I actually want to have it positioned like that, I think. Or no, I want to have it leaning against the window when I close the window. And now we make the wheels. We have these wheels pieces with the pre-attached tires, and we just have to put these silver wheel caps on. Oh. That's a beautiful printed wheel cap with the Audi logo. We've got 4 of these wheels to put together. I'll pop this one in the back here. And then I will do that again. And why I gotta line it up with the axle, of course. That's why it wasn't attaching. Oh. Oh, that was close. But there we go. There's the 4th and final wheel. And the next thing we have to do is put the driver in. So he's already in a sitting position, which is good. We have to take his... let me give you one more look at the driver. Here he is in his E-tron racing uniform. And we will take the hair off. And that's what he looks like wearing his racing helmet. And we will put him in a sitting position and place him into the car. And then we will take his hair and his wrench and put it in the open seat next to him for storage, so he can take his accessories with him. And then we can take this beautifully printed canopy piece. That's one of the more unique prints I've seen on a Speed Champions canopy. We'll drop it on the top of the car. We'll push the windshield wiper into position. And here is our completed Audi S1 E-tron Quattro. And you can see they have a dark tinted window for Speed Champions now, so you can just barely see the driver inside. In fact, you can barely see him. But here's the Quattro. Let's go ahead and turn the instructions off because we are done. 360 view. We're just over the hour-and-a-half mark. Seeing the sticker sheet, I really thought this build was going to take a little bit longer, But hey, that's what we call efficient car building. We're getting better at this. We're 10 cars into the series now. So yeah. And this is a beautiful car. This was a good choice for number 10. And it's got some nice weight to it as well. The car looks nice and beautiful. Lots of detailing around it, both in stickers and prints. It's this will look good in my display of Speed Champions cars. Alright. Let's find someone to raid. Brett's on. And you know my rule. If Brett's around, he automatically gets my raid. So, we're going to raid Brett the Breton. It appears he's playing Phoenix Wright. The way he does that game is really fun. He does different voices. He does it voice actor style. It's really entertaining the way he does it. Alright. So once again, have a happy rest of your Passover week. And have a good weekend. And I will see you soon with a Speed Champions 2-pack and maybe some gaming. Good night. Good night.
Chief and all, but it's a lot better than being portrayed as a murderer, much as what you are doing today.
Well, Mr. Wright, what do you have to say for yourself? Just a moment ago you said you didn't have any evidence you could present. Now we find out about this other crap.
Foolish move, Ratto. You should have shown it then before it was too late. Oh, it's been a long battle, and a very confusing, weird case. But the moment of truth has finally arrived. As long as I don't mess up here, victory's mine. I think I have to show evidence here. I do.